Welcome to the Urban Cowgirl Show. Morgan Mare Eve now is ready to begin a thread on cowwork maneuvers when she's being ridden inside saddle.
And we have done a little bit of work here with this cutting machine, I call it, in the past, but I wasn't riding at the time. Eve knows to look, so Angela, you want to be close by. Scott, can you show the cutting machine and show Kyle, who's going to move the cloth cow for me very slowly. Kyle, the first post that I'm pointing to just in front of you is post 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably won't do anything more than that for now. You're at 1. What I'd like you to do is very slowly move to 3. And Eva's going to see it moving. It's been a while. A little faster than that. That's okay. Watch her body language. Yeah, see, she noticed it. She says, whoops, there's something moving there. Keep going. It's all right. It's all right. Good, good, good. Okay, now move back to 2. So the cow's head is going to move in the other direction. Good, good. And a little farther, about halfway between 1 and 2. Okay, now this time when you come by, move all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you move by, I'm going to look in that direction, put my weight in my right sits bone, and ask Eve to follow it. Not go forward, just follow it. Whoa, good. We need straight stops and straight paths. Okay, now we're going to go back to 3. I'm looking. There you go. I'm not even having to use my arm extension. Whoa. Okay. Now I'm going to step a step back, and when I do, I'd like you to go to 4, assuming she's behaving. Okay. Look. Little bit of left. Whoa. Good. Straight stop. Step back. Keep going. She already knows this drill. I don't need that right leg over there to show her. She knows it. She knows it from our stride work. Okay, let's do it a little bit, a couple times more. A little open and up, back. Little bit of left leg pressure because it's there to use. Whoa, good. Let's stop. When you stop, sometimes stop and think about it, and cows do that too. Step back, go. Very nice. I'm going to come all the way to 1. Whoa. Whoa, I want her to stop. Let's think about it. Okay, and now we're going to step back and go back up to 3. Back, and if she doesn't do it, so wait. If she doesn't do it, then stop. This is a training device. Over the haunches. Whoa, good. I didn't even have to tug on the reins. Okay, let's fool her and go to 4. She's got to, see, she was about to turn. Okay, whoa. And when I whoa, I tuck my butt. She was about to turn because she thought, oh, that's the rules here. Now she's getting a little bit nervous because she wants to please me. She said, wait a minute, that thing's not moving. I'll tell you what, let's fool her again. Go to 5. Whoa. Good. She's watching. It really helps to have a training device like this to help them understand the cues and what you want, because associated with moving with this moving object, I'm giving her certain consistent cues, especially with my balance in the saddle. Okay, I would like you to go all the way back to 2. I'm going to step back. Don't want her to go too fast. I got to bump her down. Whoa. Okay, let's wait till there's a car behind, and that's a little bit distracting. Whoa. Of course, this is going to be we're going to be doing it faster and faster, and behind me there's another cutting machine on a longer cable. It goes faster and gives you a chance to pick up a fast trot or a canter. On the short one, though, this is really good for beginning training. I'm making sure that I'm feeling comfortable on this, centered on the side saddle, balanced. A little bit of fly problems here, so we'll quit in a moment. I'm very happy with what's happening. So we're at 1, 2, we're at 2, let's go to 5, but I'm going to step back, look over, keep her back, a little bit of left leg pressure, good, whoa, good, good. We're going to go back to 1, wait, she anticipated that, whoa. And I got to keep balance so I don't feel like I'm being thrown to one side. She's really anticipating. Not good, but I like the enthusiasm. Let's wait now. Okay, when I step back, let's go back to 1. But she's got to slow down, so I'm just tugging a little bit, not a lot of pressure. Whoa, whoa. This time when I step back, don't move. She thinks every time I step back, she has to go over her haunches. I'm just looking over her ears. A little bit of tug. Whoa. Whoa. Let's wait. Patience is important. Balance is important. I just felt like I was losing my balance. We're at 1, let's go to 3. If we're successful, we'll stop. So wait till I step back, get some over the haunches, okay. To 3, whoa, and I like that. That was without pressure. She listened to me. She's getting the idea that she's to follow this moving object and listen to the cues I can give her. Well, we're working with Eve on side saddle today, but Katie's riding. I am recuperating quite nicely, knock on wood, from my surgery, but it will be months before I'll be allowed to get up in a saddle. The first saddle I want to get up into is the side saddle. So we're reminding Eve what it feels like to have somebody in side saddle on her back. And last night on community TV, there was an older program where Eve was being asked to do a haunches stop into our fences here. And Eve soon realized that, oh, you're taking me to that fence, you're going to ask me to stop. So she veered off, and we had to deal with that. We had to anticipate that she was going to veer off, and we had to use leg pressure as well as rein control. Well, how do you do that in a side saddle? Katie has on her right side a dressage whip. We actually, several years ago, were able to convince Eve that it wasn't going to be helpful to her to veer off in an astride saddle. And today we're just going to see what she says about being asked to fence, so to speak. That is, do a haunches stop in a side saddle. These are maneuvers that eventually will lead to cow work maneuvers. Nice, she looks good. How does she feel, Katie? Feels good. And she only has a side pull on her head. Notice that. No bit in her mouth. We're trying to use side pulls whenever we can. Nice. And we've got the double reins on, but I don't think you had to lift them up yet, right? You're just bumping her down into that vertical flexion, looking where you want to go. Very nice. Very nice over the haunches. Everything's slow today, except maybe we'll pick up a jog in fencing. Let's see how she does. Eve's pretty smart. She says, wait a minute, you're taking me into the fence. I'm just going to veer off rather than give you a haunches stop. At least that's the way she was several years ago. When you get there, you're going to ask for a hoe. and then you're going to sit on your pockets. Keep that vertical flexion if you can. Back her off a few steps and around the haunches. Very nice the way you turn and look, Katie. She feels that. When you're comfortable fencing, try to pick up a jog. So far, so good. There must be a Western dressage exercise in our one-on-one exercises to help us teach Eve this without doing this fencing. She's already trying to veer off. We'll look for it. We have downloaded that app on an iPhone. Try to get that vertical flexion, bump her down. The reason we've lost it, I think, is she's getting a little bit stressed. Back and forth, back and forth. Yes, nice vertical. She can give it to us. She just has to realize that that is the right answer. Good. Give her time to think. Around, around, around. First back, straight. Good. A little jog. Look at the fence. Look beyond her head, over her ears. Okay. So we're not going fast enough to require those haunches. Lost our straightness. Now remember, Katie is on a side saddle. So is she being able to stay centered? There, she had to scooch over a little bit and get that right sits bone on the right edge of the side saddle. The saddle's slipping a little bit. Do we want to tighten the cinch?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay, keep an eye on it, but that's one of the reasons we use a breast collar. And the other reason is that LREG uses double reins, which helps us to convince Eve to stay vertically flexed if we need them. They just sit on her neck if we don't. Well, they require a breast collar. Around, look beyond. Up comes her head. Yes, nice. Straightness is essential. Okay, we lost the straightness due to stress. And she's looking over here trying to look away from where her focus should be. Straight back. Did you use your dressage whip to touch her?
A little bit.
Little bit. Ever so slightly. Good girl. Good. Remember with Eve, when we get the right answer, let's grab it and stop and let her remember that the pressure is removed when she gives us the right answer. Good. And again, she's looking away, thinking if I just look away, I can go away, but no. Just keep backing. If you're not getting this straight, try to keep backing. Let's not even try to go over the haunches or stop or go forward. If we can't get a straight back, we don't have the first step. That was nice. Now, just before my left hip surgery, I did do some work here. Whoa, on the same fence line with the moving object of our cable cow that goes in the east-west, in the north-south direction. It's along this east fence line. And Eve did quite well. When she has a moving object to follow, she realizes that's her job because she has done cow work and cow work maneuvers in an astride saddle. Again, she's looking off. You see that, Katie? You need to get her focus. And are you getting that head? Try to zero in on that look in her head, which says, if I look away, I can go away. Straight, back, that's it. Very nice. And then forward again. Very nice. These are just exercises we need to do with repetition. Now that Eve is back in training with the side saddle. And in October, this is now July, if all goes well with my healing process, I should be able to get up in a side saddle and maybe also in a stride saddle. Very nice straight, very nice straight. Remember, all Katie has on the right side is that dressage whip as an arm extension. It's not really a whip, it's just an arm extension to touch Eve when she needs to. And around, good. And Eve is licking her lips. We don't go for sliding stops here, but we do go for haunches stops. That is, they have to tuck their butt when they stop, not jolt on all four legs. See that dressage whip? Just remind her to go straight. And Kate, oh, your saddle is slipping. Let's just keep that in mind. Next time we'll maybe tighten the cinch a little bit. Let's just try to find a good stopping point, because I feel that we have documented well the prerequisite skills that we need to work on. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. See Katie's right sits bone hanging slightly over the right back of that side saddle, so that she feels centered on that side saddle. Look how she's looking ahead. Look how Eve's body posture shows focus. And right when she gets there, she says, I'm going to look away. Katie's asking for her back. Again, up comes the Eve's head. Okay, Katie's bumping it down. Nice straight back. Look how she looks over. That's very nice. I say we can stop if you are happy. Yeah, okay. And let me feel how loose that saddle is. Do you think it's the pad or the saddle? The saddle's pretty tight. You think it's the pad that's slipping?
Help. I mean, how tight is this one?
Pretty tight. But we do have some pads.
I wouldn't say that's tight enough.
Okay, all right. So, okay, so the back a little tighter.
I think it's supposed to be tighter than a normal cinch.
Okay, all right. All of this side saddle equipment is kind of new to us. We're learning as we go. YouTube is helping a lot. Our experience is helping a lot. And we hope that we're helping you a lot if you want to use side saddle, in this case, for basic maneuvers to ultimately do Western dressage and cow work in a side saddle. And that's all for today. We're giving Eve a moving object to follow today. We're in side saddle. Katie's in the side saddle with the double reins on and a snaffle bit. I'm going to be moving this moving object because although I can't use my legs yet to pedal due to my hip replacement, I can use my arms. And this particular cutting machine, as we call it, is operated by the arms. Now, I really think that Eve is going to do better with the moving object to follow than she did in her last session when Sadie was just asking her to do a straight path from fence to fence.
Easy.
We do have the double reins on. If she
Oh.
doesn't give us vertical flexion right away, Katie will just lift the double reins, because Evie is usually quite responsive to those. There you go, right down. We stay in corridor, 8 foot away. We're getting Eve ready for actual cow work, and we're not ready yet to bring the cows in. Not yet, not inside saddle. But we think
Oh.
that we'll be able to do it, especially maybe at first with Susie, Mommy Susie, because she doesn't move as fast as baby Seela. So here I am now going to operate this unicycle cutting machine with my arms. I know how a cow moves. I will watch Eve's movements and give Katie some challenging movements of this cloth cable cow, but nothing too challenging because she's inside saddle and doesn't feel quite stable up there either. Okay, so every time you make a step back, I'll do something with this simulated cow.
Back. Back.
If she's behaving. Right now, we're getting resistance. Good. All the way around. Nice. Okay, but a straight path. After that, let's see if we can do it.
Waiting for you to catch up.
Okay, you're going to step back. She's seeing the cloth cow move. A longer straight run.
Oh.
Did she stop herself?
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping. We'll get straight paths over the haunches and she'll be watching for the stop. Right now she's looking away. Try to bump her. Cow horse should always look at the cow. Good.
Back.
Resistance. Okay, here we go. A little faster.
Oh.
We don't want to pick up a canter today or a lope, but maybe a slow jog. Now look at that resistance. She has to understand. Good.
Back.
That's the wrong answer.
Back.
Are you finding that you're using your arm extension, Katie?
Slightly.
Lightly, okay, because it's really hard to use things in your hands when you're working a cow. I'm going to stop short.
Oh.
I think she stopped. Good. Over the haunches. Nice.
Oh.
I'm going to another short run.
Oh.
And then a turn back. We're trying to do random patterns. We want her to watch the moving object and move accordingly. That's what a good cow horse does. Long run.
Oh.
Gaping, gaping, gaping. Try the double reins.
Back. Back.
Around, 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 around. Nice. I'm not going to stop long. I'm going to come back, make it a short run.
Oh.
She was slow, so I stopped the movement briefly. This is a training device.
Back. Back. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to stop now for a moment and let's discuss. Are you feeling stress up there? Are you feeling like you're losing your balance?
No, not right now. She's being Eve and just getting into patterns. The one time we did pick up a trot was when she gaped. She tries to go past the object and just go straight into the wall.
Okay, everything's always harder at a faster pace, so we'll work our way up to that. And one of these days, we'll use the north-south cable cutting machine, which gives you a longer run to pick up speed. But that one requires leg pedaling, and so we'll have to have somebody here to run it. Okay, I'm going to wait to see you back up, wait to see her. Pay attention. Good. I'm not going to linger. I'm going to come right back. Pick up a little trot. Nice.
Oh.
Since she trotted nice, I'm going to let her rest for a minute. Now she's looking away. Good. Yeah, you got to bump her into the direction of the moving object. Yeah, now she's watching. I can see she's watching out of her peripheral, but she'd love to look away. She thinks if she looks away, it'll go away. Beautiful. She looks good. You look good. Good. All the way around. I like those 180-degree turns. Those are really fundamental. I'm going to move right back again. Cows don't always stop and linger. Short run, then I'm going to move back again. Now I'm going to stop and linger. And tell me, she looked like she was being real responsive. Were you telling her a lot what to do, or was she paying attention herself?
I think it's both.
Both? I like her body language right now. I like her eyeballs are looking, her ears are looking. A couple more good moves. Long run.
Ooh.
No lingering. Right back again. Good. Nice jog. Stop in the middle. Back again. Good. Real good. Linger. I felt that was a good combination of moves. How about you? Were you getting her attention and responsiveness?
Yeah, she's paying attention well.
Okay, and I saw you use your little dressage whip a couple times, probably just to tap her ever so slightly. Do you feel she's paying attention to it since you don't have a leg over there?
Yeah, she is. She is. She's gotten pretty used to it.
Okay, I'm going to move back to the middle. Slowly. I love that 180. Very nice. I'm going to call that our moment of resolution. You agree?
Sure.
See more at www.urbancowgirlchannel.com.